Yeah, I explained that condition what I wrote in this JS file. First, if input dot value dot trim equal to be empty means it will check this condition. If not existing error or not existing error dot class list dot contain error. If the first name last name the user did not enter the value means it will check the span or is create existing or not. If not existing, it will be created. So I will give this condition. If span is not existing means it will create a span, and span tag I create a class error and style color red. I display the content using text content. Where I do display, I display in after the input. So I use insert adjacent element after an error span. Okay. Okay, it will show last name is required. Okay, the submit means first name is required. If I enter the value means it will be removed. Span tag will be removed. So that thing I am doing in this line. If first name having a value yes means it will directly come to the else statement. We check the existing error, and existing error in class list contain error means it will remove that error. Okay, next thing I have to do here, first I am assume I create one variable let is valid equal to true. First I assume I will assume all input value all input fields are true. Here I change the flag is valid equal to false. Okay, I explain this logic. First I will assume first name last name email. If is valid equal true means I will create a table. If valid is true, first I assume the first name last name email is valid. Is be true means it directly create a table. If any condition is missing means it will change the flag false. Okay, next I create a table. If is valid, then we create a table, right? This value means create a table. If already table existing means we create a else. Inside the else document dot I have to display the table in the web page. So in HTML add development. Here I will give ID will be the container or else document dot get the document dot get element by id. What is the element by id? Container, right? We have to remove the table, so I use id dot in inner html equal to I give empty. Okay, if valid is true means directly create the table. Now I have create a table. First I call the function, I create a function create table. Create table. I have to create table. First first I will get the all element input value. So first I need const first name, first name equal to document dot get element by id. id will be a first name dot I need the value, so I dot value. Next trim the remove extra space. Next I create a constant last name, last name document dot get element by id last name. I need the value, so dot value dot trim and remove the extra space. Third one I need const email document dot get element by id email dot value dot I call the trim function. And third one what I need, okay, I get the id first name last name email. Now I want to get the id option 1 and option 2 for checkbox, so I use constant checkbox. In checkbox I will take the name equal to checkbox. I want I have to get the value option 1 and option 2. So here document dot query selector document dot query selector all means in input name equal to checkbox. So check box, check. I If I give option 1 option 2 mean, it will take the two value using the query selector. So this two value I have to display in array. So I add array dot from. Next I will iterate the value one by one. So I use map method. Map method return a new array. Map I create a element dot value. Now first it will take the option 1 and store it in element. Next I create a second element and store it in the element. Next will be a const gender. So gender equal to document dot get. I select the I have to take the two ID, two value. So I use query selector. So I have to take this gender file. I take the name input. So I will input create a name equal to radio. Dot take the value. So I use costing dot value or empty. Next I create a command. So next I have to get the command value. So I use command document dot get element by id. id will be a command dot value dot trim extra space. Next I have to get the drop down value So this document the id to get the id for document, sorry, for drop down, id will be a drop down, right? Drop down dot value. Now I get the all element id, first name, last name. I get the all element id value and store it in the variables. First name, last name, email, checkbox, enter, command, drop down. Now I create a table. Create a table. Const inner HTML equal to table. First I create a get table, here table row. Inside table row I create a table get. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So first name, last name, email, checkbox, gender, next one, command, and last one will be a drop down. Okay, I create a table head. Next I have create table body. So I use t body and close the word tag, and inside I create a td and I have to display the value, so I will take the variable. So variable I will, this is a syntax to store variable in the brackets. Dollar curly braces open, inside I give the first name. Okay, okay, 7 right, 1 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, first name, last name, email, third one is a checkbox, fourth one will be gender, and next one is the command, last one is the drop down. Now I have to display the table. document dot get element by id. I have to display in this div tag, so the id will be a container in html. I want to show this table stored in the inner.html. So just I copy paste and paste here. Now run the now see the web page. Yes, okay. Comment. Now some error is coming. Option submit. Okay, here uncatch type error. Which line will be 49? 49 I error. Get the value command dot value. Now we'll check. Okay, the error is showing is text error, type error. Type error means I will in this code I have it show error. Okay, so sorry, this line is showing error. I mistaked here because the id I give this id will be a text area, but I will type is like a command. So command it will show the type error. Let's see. Option. Now I will inspect. The uncatched type error cannot read properties of null value means the id will be wrong. The id will be a text area I mentioned in html for comment. Now just I run the file. Now let's see. Yes. Option. Submit. Now the table will be display, but I need border for this table. So in css I add some style for table. Border 1 pixel, solid black. Border collapse. Now just check. Next I give padding. Padding will be a 10 pixel. Now it's showing perfect, right? Table. If user click the cancel button, it will remove the input field, span and table. So I add a event to the cancel. So add a event. So I use document dot get element id cancel dot add event listener get it function. If user click the cancel, the click event execute the function. Inside first I have to remove the value in the form. So I use first I create a variable form. Next I get the id, get element id. Here I have to remove the input value in the form. So I will take the id my form form dot reset. Next I have to remove the span tag. So document dot get element id will be an error. Here I create a span class name error. So I get the error. Then I have to iterate each element. So I use for each add span for each add span remove the error. Next I have document dot get element id is container dot inner html. Okay, you cancel it. Sorry, here I will use query selector because I have to remove the 3 errors. Okay, so I use query selector all dot error. Now just I will try. Still also showing error. All dot error. Oh sorry, here is mistake. Now I will check. Yeah, it's working perfectly fine. Okay, I will check. Mail will be on Gmail. I click option 2 mail and then submit. If I click cancel means it remove the input value and table.